What's up, fight fans? This is Johnny. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning a potential fight between Devin Haney and Isaac Pitbull Cruz. We've been doing a lot of these matchups on our Facebook group, doing side-by-sides, measuring up, see where the statistics are with potential upcoming fights. Before we compare Pitbull and Haney, let's mention that in about 2 weeks, Devin is taking on Ryan Garcia for Devin Haney's WBC lightweight strap. April 20th, business first for Haney, and then moving forward, we'll see what happens. That 140-pound division is currently stacked, with the champions being Haney, Lopez, Matias, and Pitbull. Pitbull's coming off an impressive victory over Rolly Romero, in which he dominated Rolly. Rolly was never able to get comfortable. You can't have a power puncher backing up the whole time and expect the power puncher to win. That is textbook boxing 101, how to negate somebody's power, force them going back. We've seen this happen with the Rolly fight. Think about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. For power punchers, they need to plant down on their feet and twist and fire from the hips. So we got Cruz taking that belt from Rolly. We got Haney and Garcia happening in 2 weeks. Let's say Haney wins that fight with Garcia. He is the favorite. A lot of people expect him to outbox Ryan, circle away from Ryan's lead hook, and simply outpoint him. We'll see how that goes. If it does come out how people think it's going to, and the turnout is Haney, there are multiple fights that can be made at 140, and hopefully as fans, we get the fights that we want to see. We want to see unification fights. We want to see belt holders versus belt holders, and this potential Pitbull Cruz versus Haney fight is one of those. Before we break down the stats of each guy's last 5 fights, I want to take a little bit of time and remind people about who Devin Haney is. Devin Haney is 31-0 with 15 knockouts. He has a career knockout to win percentage of 48%. He's currently ranked #1 in the world in the super lightweight division. At 25 years old, the 5'8" Haney has a 71-inch reach, and the orthodox fighter hails from the USA. He is currently the WBC super lightweight champion. We know that he has that Garcia fight coming up on the 20th. Let's look at his last 5 fights. What we're doing here is adding up his opponent's win-loss record on the night that they fought Devin. We're gonna total those up and get a percentage we call strength of schedule, and do a little bit comparison of Devin and Pitbull on their overall resumes, specifically over the last 5. Regis Prograis, 29-1, UD in the 12th. Lomachenko, 17-2, UD in the 12th. George Kambosos the second time, 20-1, UD in the 12th. Kambosos the first time, 20-0, UD in the 12th. Diaz, 32-1, UD in the 12th. Get our calculators out, we'll do an equation. Over his last 5, we have 118 wins with 5 losses, giving Haney's opponent's win-loss strength of schedule at 96%. Guys, we know Devin's an undefeated fighter. We know he's 5-0 over his last 5. For the fans and his naysayers, it's how he goes about his victories. Fans want to see bloodshed, they want to see knockouts. Devin has a career knockout to win ratio of only 48%. Of his 5 wins, they all come by UD. So let's take a closer look at Pitbull Cruz's resume. Pitbull Cruz is 26-2 with 18 knockouts, giving him a 69% knockout to win ratio. He's 25 years old, standing at 5'4" with a 63-inch reach. He's an orthodox fighter from Mexico City, Mexico, and his fans call him Pitbull. He is currently the WBA super lightweight champion. If we look at his last 5 fights, he recently is coming off that Rolly Romero victory. Rolly was 15-0, knocked on the 8th. And we know that Pitbull goes about his business a bit differently. When you look at the things that separate Pitbull and Haney, the thing that jumps off the paper, 2 things. Obviously the height. One's 5'8", one's 5'4". They're both the same age, 25 years old. Pitbull has closer to a 70% career knockout to win ratio versus Devin's close to 50%. And this is something that needs to be spoken about. People say that Pitbull kept his power coming up to 40. We'll see if he has it in his next fight. He looked good against Rolly, and we'll see how Devin looks against Ryan. A lot of these questions will be answered as time goes by, but I think it's healthy for the boxing fan and to have conversations like this about potential matchups. Is it out of the ordinary for these 2 to fight? I don't think so. Team Haney said they want to fight all the champions at 140. Teofimo Lopez has been on record saying the same thing. We know he's paired up with a lesser-known opponent, and Subriel Matias has been begging for a big fight since he got his belt. Only time will tell. Devin Haney, Pitbull Cruz, I love this matchup. Stylistically, you're going to see the power puncher versus the boxer. We love this as fans. And the only question left to ask you guys, if this fight were to go down, who would you be siding with? Would you take Team Haney or would you take Team Cruz? Let me know in the comment section below.